Hello. How are you guys today? I hope you're doing good. Well, today is 5 days after surgery, and I think I'm doing pretty good. Um, I have been trying to figure out this new body. It's not even a new body; it's just a new belly, but it feels like a whole new body. Um, so after 5 days, I'm up. I'm walking, running around. Not running, walking. Because running ain't in this thing yet. um, I got to go back to work today, so it was good. Which I don't do anything too strenuous at work, and it was nice because it kind of kept my mind busy today, and I didn't think so much about food and whatever I have to do. And when I say think about food, it's not that I'm thinking about like pizza or nothing like that. I'm just worried that I'm either not eating enough or I'm eating too much. Right now I'm eating 2 ounces, maybe like every 2 to 3 hours, depending on what I'm eating or drinking. And when I say eating, it's Jello or ice cream pop, or what do they call it? Sherbet.
The sherbet.
It's popsicle and protein mixed together, and they call it a sherbet.
Protein powder and
yeah, protein powder and
it looks neat.
And sugar-free popsicle. And so I can eat like 2 ounces at a time, and so that's what I talk about eating. Other than that, it's liquids. I was so happy earlier because I drank a Gatorade bottle of one of those little Gatorade bottles.
Now you're saying one of those little, but you're showing the big Gatorade.
Am I showing?
Yeah,
I
it's
don't know how many ounces. What was it like?
It's the
16?
small
It's
Gatorade
the
bottle.
small Gatorade, and then all of a sudden I realized, oh darn, it's only half. So I drink a half a Gatorade, the Fierce Gatorade small bottle. I drank half of it today. What?
On our way home, what day is this? This is Monday.
Today's Monday.
So we stopped Saturday.
Yeah.
And it took you 2 days to drink that one little bottle.
It took me 2 days.
It's like a 12 ounce or a 16 ounce
I think
or something.
it's 16. I think it's 16.
It's not one of the big 32 ounce ones.
Yeah, and so I was all excited earlier. Yay, I drank it all. And then I realized, oh, yeah, it's taking a few days. But anyway, I'm getting there. It's different. But really, I'm doing good. Like I said, I'm moving around. I lost 3 pounds by the time I got back after surgery, but I'm assuming I'm still a little bit swollen because I have
you're still
stitches and I got a bruise. Would it be nasty to show my stitches?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So
a lot of people were asking and wondering, so
yeah. So
if
you see my brassiere, it's a fancy bra and it doesn't show anything.
So that's her bruise, and there's
my bruise.
But there's 3. And then the drain tube. They do a little drain tube.
And so right here, that bruise, I'm pretty sure by the shape of it, it looks like an elbow. I'm thinking the doctor probably put his elbow on there, sipping, some hot coffee.
Sipping some
and
tequila.
At the same time. And he's like, yeah, she's just about ready.
She's almost done.
But I was like, that sure looks like the shape of an elbow.
But there are people wondering, like right now, so I won't say her name.
Yeah.
But someone asked me about how the
surgery's going. And I've been getting a lot of those questions and calls and messages.
So
and
showing it's not bad.
If you have messages and or want to call and ask me questions, I'm more than happy to answer what I know. Because all I know is the things that I've been through so far, and I'll be glad to share it with you. And the hospital was wonderful. I loved it. It was not high tech, and I think that's what made me love it more because they were more attentive to the patients instead of just letting the machines take care of us.
And they are very clean.
Very, very clean. So anything that you've ever heard of Mexico, don't believe it because it is not true. And I heard so many things about, they're driving around with machine guns and it's not safe. I'm telling you, It was just as safe there as it is in Poplar Bluff, San Antonio, Texas. I'm telling you.
I'm a honky.
New York is probably not as safe as it was.
I'm a white boy, and I walked the streets of Tijuana and Rosito, and
didn't have any problems.
No problems at all.
Yeah.
Everybody was real
and
nice.
So anything like that you've heard, don't believe it. But I do got to tell you though, I've been thinking about it because it seems like my mind is constantly on my belly. And last night, I want to say about 4 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I wake up and it's like, what is wrong with you? What do you need? And I got thinking, it's kind of like having a newborn baby. I'm like, my belly is like, I'm like, okay, do you need burped? Do you need walked? What do you need? Do you need to be fed? Tell me what you need. And it's like, and every now and then it makes noises, and it's like, oh, it's gooing. Oh, cute little baby. Sweet baby. So I got up last night. I went to the bathroom because I figured, well, I'll go pee. Maybe that's what it needs. So then
your belly needs to pee.
I didn't know, because I'm like, maybe it needs changed, So then I go in and get me a little drink because, I'm not eating. So I get me a few sips off of my Gatorade that I've been sipping on for days. And I go back to bed and I'm like, okay, it feels much better. And then again, it starts again. And I'm like, oh my God, come on. And then I caught myself rocking in the bed. And I'm like, oh my God, I have a baby. A newborn baby. I hadn't done this in 20-something years. And so I'm laying there, I'm rocking myself in bed. And then, hot dog, don't you know, I caught myself singing. I hadn't even told Robbie the story. I'm like, rock-a-bye belly on the treetop.
Oh, God.
When the wind blows, we'll both feel better. And we'll get losing weight. Because, when the wind blows.
I think this thing made you delirious.
Because, when your wind blows.
Oh, it blows.
A whole lot better.
Yeah, it blows on the plane. Somebody was asleep on the plane on the way back. And I smelt something. Like, bad. And I thought it was the guy in front of me. And apparently...
Okay, let me just say, so the day we had surgery, ever since before I had surgery, everybody's like, oh yeah, the gas is really bad, You'll have to pass gas and everything else.
And burps and burps and burps.
Yeah, and so Wednesday I had my surgery. Thursday, Friday, and Thursday and Friday, I wasn't having any kind of, like, on Wednesday, they had me so drugged up that I didn't have no pain. I didn't know what it was. So Thursday and Friday, I'm like, oh man, my belly hurts. My belly hurts. And I just get this, I can't tell if it's hunger, if it's gas, if it's pain, what it is. Well, everybody's like, get up and walk. So I'm walking for real. I wasn't wearing my watch, and I could have probably got my 10,000 steps just walking circles. And I told Robbie, nothing is happening. I felt like I had to go to the bathroom. Nothing's happening. I would burp a little bit here and there, but nothing. Well, we get on the plane. Hi, Kitty. And we get on the plane, and I told Robbie, I'm going to sleep because they had given me a pain medicine, and my belly was kind of achy, and I don't even remember what else. So I'm going to take a pain medicine. And so I get on the plane, and I go to sleep. And Robbie's taking pictures. And I told Robbie, somewhere along the way, I woke up, and it was like, woo, I felt like I was lifted off my seat. And I told him, my belly feels better.
My nose.
He goes, that was you!
My nose. I thought it was the guy in front of me. It was you.
And so I've been with you since then. So gas is an issue with it. I've asked different people that have had surgery, and they all tell me it lasts for a few weeks. So
Hey,
hopefully
look,
those
you
few
just
weeks are
got an
coming up.
alarm to take cell
Uh,
Cephalozair or something.
that's my
I don't know.
antibiotic. So I am on meds, and so I take two meds 12 every 12 hours, one med every 8 hours, and then I guess next week I'll start some kind of vitamin
And
stuff.
for like a week,
Yeah.
every 8 hours, you have to take some kind of
The what was that called?
that coats your
It's kind of
belly.
like an antacid, a liquid antacid, and so I take half every 8 hours, and that coats my belly so that it'll protect it whenever I'm trying to eat and drink and stuff. And so, like right now, I have a little. I don't know. To me, it feels like a massive hunger pain, but I just have finished having liquid, so I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things when I start, I need a rock.
Oh God, you're gonna be looking like a goofy ass crazy patient or something.
We'll both feel better.
So you had your surgery. Everything went good.
Yes.
Trip went good.
Trip went good.
The place is nice.
Very. I recommend it to anybody and everybody. And the Holiday Inn is like any other Holiday Inn. It's beautiful. I mean, it's not super fancy, but it is clean. It had it. Is that no? That's not the one with the kitchen. The one with the kitchen was the
one with the kitchens. Yeah.
Extended stay in St.
Yeah,
Louis.
extended stay in St.
That one
Louis.
was very nice also. Very clean, very nice. That was my belly. But the Holiday Inn, I know there was somebody there that was complaining about everything. I don't know what in the world she was expecting or where she come from, that the Holiday Inn was not good enough, but I'm telling you, it was very nice. The hospital was great, and the beach house was fantastic.
For the ones for the one that was complaining about the hotel, it was a room to stay in, and it was very nice, very clean.
And then people just wait on us hand over foot, just trying to do everything they could.
The bellboy or whatever he is, he was on it.
Yeah.
So
I was looking for ice, and he's like, no, don't. I'll bring it to you. And I mean, he come and brought us something.
He took our luggage up to our room.
Yes.
I mean, it's really nice.
As soon as we got off the car, he got our luggage. He wouldn't let Robbie carry anything. And I mean, they had water. They had everything all set up for us. I mean, I don't know what that.
He even carried my hemorrhoid up, so I wouldn't have to carry it myself.
He made sure the toes didn't get dipped. But anyway, that's just kind of my quick update and my silliness about my belly.
And I do want to say something before you stop.
Okay.
For anybody that's thinking about getting this surgery, they need to do the beach house.
Yes.
Whether the beach is closed or not, they need to do the beach house.
Yes.
So they can meet Pineapple.
Yes, Pineapple is a very cool dude.
And get the knowledge of what to mix and what to do and recipe and stuff. It's worth it.
And Jose, he's another person up there at the beach house. He was so kind.
Yeah, he
walked
took us
to
around
town,
walking. Yeah,
and he told us history about the town. I mean, it was just wonderful. I cannot tell you as much how good of a place and experience we had. There was a lot of sitting. There was a lot of waiting. So don't get me wrong. You do have to sit. You do have to wait your turn for everything.
You do have to fill out paperwork.
But it's not bad paperwork. It's easy.
Once it was done, it was done.
Yeah, and whatever money they tell you need, that's exactly what you need. You need no more than that. We put everything in envelopes. We put for my surgery, for my room, because we chose to have a suite so that me and Robbie could be in the room by ourselves. Because we're old and grumpy, and
she's old.
We had our own little room with 2 little beds, one for him, one for me. They have my IV and everything hooked up. Robbie's right there in the room with me.
I have my own hospital bed.
Yeah, and our own bathroom. I mean, it was. So we paid a little bit extra for
We
it.
paid what?
Well, 100.
100.
I think 100.
I think it was 100
a night. So we paid 200 for it, and then we paid for the beach house because I think if you go to the back to the Holiday Inn, it's free. I think. Because I remember them telling me something about it. But I wanted to do the beach house because my friends had already been, and they had already told me that it was worth it.
And I'm glad we did, because we got to
meet some really cool people. We got to do some shopping, and we got to learn a little bit about some nutrition stuff for us. And we got to meet some really nice people that also had surgery. And so if you do, I recommend to go to Pompeii, and it's worth the money, and the people they're just wonderful. They really are.
Yeah, the beach house. We stayed in a room with
two other girls. From Longview.
From Longview, Texas.
Yeah.
And they both had, it was a mom and daughter, and they both had the surgery.
Yeah.
But the house is so big. You have your own living room, you have your own kitchen, you have your own bathroom, your own bedroom. So
yes, and they had a washer and dryer.
A washer and dryer.
And it was like, yes, because if I'd have known that, I wouldn't have taken much junk, so I could have brought more stuff home. Not that I didn't bring extra.
You brought
we went with one suitcase and came back with two.
Yeah, we did.
So it wasn't like we were short on anything. And Robbie can tell you the food was great.
It was man.
Stunk like
the seafood soup. Oh man, it was so good. It had lobster and you name it. It was
looking at him. He had
it has the shrimp, the full shrimp. It was
My thought is, I think they went and scooped some ocean water with everything that came up and just put it in his cup and gave it to him, and he was dumb enough to eat it. And
it was good.
I'm pretty sure there was sand at the bottom of it.
It was good.
It was so stunk up the whole entire apartment. It was gross.
Man, it was so good.
But anyway, I guess that's all I have. Like I said, I'm doing good. I'm still working my belly. Still trying to drink my drinks and my protein. And everybody says it'll get a little better. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, have you stopped?
No, it's still going.
Even though I'm barely even drinking anything, I feel like I have good energy. Through the midday, I get a little tired. And I feel like I could take a nap, but Robbie insists that I stay awake so that I can sleep through the night. And so after a while, it just like comes back and boom, I feel a little better. And so anyway, it's pretty cool to know that I wasn't going to die just because I'm not eating actual food.
You wouldn't like it anyway. It's nasty. It's bad for you.
Yeah, Robbie reminds me I don't like that stuff.
Bleh.
Earlier he bought burger?
I bought a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
And some cauliflower bites.
And I told him,
because I'm still
good. And he's like, yeah, I didn't want to eat in front of you. I'm like, no, don't worry about it. So I come to him and I grabbed the plate. I said, I just want to do this. And I was like, it's so good. I was like, oh, now I'm full.
She was so full.
I smelled it and it made me full. I was done.
I've really been trying to eat away from you.
Yes, but it's kind of cold and yucky, and we just it'll be fine. I wasn't hungry anyway, but when I smelled it, it filled my belly.
Oh God! All right, you ready to go? Like 20 minutes.
I tried to
20
stop.
20 minutes.
Like
Look.
3 times already, and you kept going.
I'm zooming out while you're talking, and it's going off. What?
Zoom. Bye. We wish you well. Love you.